Why reading is more important than you think. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you read a book? Not for exams, not because someone told you to, but because you wanted to understand something deeply. Most people don't have an answer, because today, we live in a world where everything is fast. Short videos, quick posts, instant answers. We scroll more than we think. We watch more than we understand. And slowly, without even realizing it, we stop thinking deeply. That's where reading comes in. Reading is not just about improving English. If that's all you think, you are missing its real power. Reading is about how you see the world. When you read, something very different happens compared to watching or listening. A video shows you everything, but a book makes you create everything. When you read a sentence, your brain builds images, emotions, connections. It forces you to slow down and think. And in that process, your mind becomes stronger. Think about this. Two people are given the same problem in life. One reacts quickly, based on surface knowledge. The other pauses, thinks deeply, connects ideas, and finds a better solution. What's the difference? It's not just intelligence. It's how their mind has been trained. Reading trains your mind to think clearly, patiently, and deeply. Reading also gives you something that no short video ever can. Perspective. In real life, we only live one life. We have one set of experiences, one environment, one way of seeing things. But through reading, you live hundreds of lives. You understand how different people think. You see different cultures, ideas, struggles, and solutions. You start realizing there is not just one way to live life, and that changes you. Another thing reading builds is focus. Today, our attention is weak. We start something, and within seconds, we get distracted. We can't sit with one thought for long. But when you read, you train your brain to stay in one place, page after page, thought after thought. This ability to focus is becoming rare, and in the future, it will be one of the most valuable skills. Reading also improves something deeper than skills. It improves your inner voice, the way you think inside your mind, the way you talk to yourself, the way you understand situations. People who don't read often think in a very limited way. Their thoughts are repetitive, unclear, sometimes even confused. But people who read regularly, their thoughts become structured, meaningful, and powerful. And here's something very important. Reading helps you make better decisions in life. Because life is not about memorizing answers. It's about understanding situations. When you read, you expose your mind to different problems and solutions. So when a real problem comes, you don't panic. Your mind already knows how to think. Also, reading builds confidence, but not the loud kind. Not the kind where you try to show off. Real confidence. The confidence that comes from understanding, from clarity, from knowing what you're talking about. Let's be honest. Many people today want success. They want to grow. They want to become something big. But very few are willing to sit quietly, open a book, and think. Because reading takes effort. It's not instant. It doesn't give quick entertainment, but it gives something much more valuable, a strong mind. And in life, your biggest asset is not your marks, not your phone, not your social media. It's your mind. And reading is one of the best ways to build it. So next time when you think, why should I read? Don't think about English. Don't think about exams. Think about your future. Think about the kind of person you want to become. Because every page you read is slowly shaping the way you think, the way you understand, and the way you live. Reading doesn't just change what you know, it changes who you become.